Hi everyone, Agnes here, and today another work-related success story, and it's from Justice. Now, Justice says, I'm happy to say that I've received a promotion in a new role, department, and a 25% pay increase that supports me being enough, being valued, and being extremely well paid. Leading up to this, I held a position that was restructured to fit the responsibilities of two separate people. As the fiscal year came and went, I began to understand why the workload was meant for two individuals. The department had also become toxic, unstructured, and there seemed to be no accountability. After boosting my inner work with affirmations such as Ho'oponopono, playing during slumber throughout the day, and carefully selecting my music choices to support hopeful and positive beliefs, I noticed a huge, more consistent change internally. However, one morning when I woke up, I was fuming. At my very core, I knew that something had to give. My first step towards a change was having a meeting with the head of the department to discuss my role, workload, and compensation. This was uncomfortable for me since I normally would not be assertive or pursue boundaries regarding workload, and unfortunately no change took place. Despite the result, I knew that the many hours spent looking into my eyes, saying affirmations to myself, were sticking because I was willing to endure the discomfort in order to get into a better situation. I dropped the problem, focused on having it, the total feeling of living from it, so I lived from the feeling of, isn't it wonderful? Because I have it now. This scene in particular was me seeing the palm of my hands with my red debit card in my left hand. In the scene, mentally, I said, thank goodness I have $5,000 on that card, and breathed a sigh of relief. I would repeat it for 3 minutes or so every other day, or if I could remember to visualize when my mind drifted into the subject of money. I also felt inspired to watch Ramit Sethi on Netflix, which hit home with my spending habits, asking for a pay rise, and sometimes even changing the current job you are in so you can receive more money. I also bought the book so I could make these changes based on sound knowledge. A couple weeks later, a new role opened up that offered a structured routine, less work, more pay, a different environment that values structure and accountability, and required my same skill set. HR and the hiring manager reached out separately to ask me to apply, so I knew this was for me. Today I received the offer for the position. The company offered me $7,000 more than what I asked for, which works out to be around $5,000 a month. In total, it is a 25% pay increase just from consistent self-love and discipline. Thank you so much for supporting my journey with all that you do. Sincerely, Justice. That is fabulous. So wonderful. Now, Justice mentioned a few things, the Living in the End playlist. I will pop that down below for you so you can check it out. And she also mentioned the series from Ramit Sethi, which is a money series. It is wonderful for those of you that have Netflix and haven't seen it yet. Fantastic. So I'll put the link to the exact title about how to get rich, and he teaches you that, and it is some wonderful grassroots learning. So thank you so much, Justice. It is so great to see just this progression and this breaking free and feeling more worthy, attracting more money, and attracting easier workload. It's absolutely possible for those of you that have listened to this story that it is happening for you too. Are you ready? So lots of love. And I will put all the bits and pieces down below. I will also put down below the Dream Job Success Stories playlist and any Dream Job meditations for you. And a few of you have said, when I put up the community tab post asking what kind of videos would you like, that the dream job meditations was something a few of you have asked for, so I will be doing it for you very shortly in the next few days. Lots of love. See you, as always, here on YouTube.